Welcome to Nirvana Travel, your gateway to breathtaking destinations around the globe. There are cities that inspire. There are cities that dazzle. And then there's Paris, the city of light, a name that echoes far beyond its glowing lamps and shimmering monuments. A city etched into the world's imagination, celebrated for its history, its artistry, its cuisine, its rhythm. In this travel documentary, we embark on a rich journey through Paris, its grand boulevards and secret courtyards, its sweeping views and quiet corners. We'll explore legendary landmarks, uncover the city's layered past, and offer practical advice for planning your own unforgettable Parisian adventure. Whether you've been here before or are dreaming of your first visit, this immersive journey will bring Paris to life. Paris is more than just a place. It's an idea, a cultural and historical force that has shaped Europe and the world for centuries. Founded over 2,000 years ago, Paris grew from a small Gallic settlement on an island in the Seine into one of the most influential capitals on earth. Today, its influence is felt in fashion, cuisine, philosophy, literature, and beyond. Its appeal lies in its contrast, the grandeur of its monuments, the intimacy of its cafes. It's a place where every corner seems curated, where even the light feels like art. Understanding the layout of Paris helps reveal its character. The Seine River divides the city into two halves. The left bank, or Rive Gauche, known for intellectualism and bohemia, and the right bank, or Rive Droite, historically tied to power, finance, and fashion. At the center of it all is the Ile de la Cité, the birthplace of Paris. From here, the city spirals outward through 20 administrative districts called arrondissements, forming a clockwise snail shell of neighborhoods, each with its own soul. We begin with one of the most recognizable landmarks on Earth, the Eiffel Tower. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, it was once considered a blight on the Parisian skyline. But time has transformed it into a cherished national icon and a marvel of 19th-century engineering. At 330 meters tall, its iron lattice design was revolutionary for its time, and still commands awe today. Whether glimpsed between rooftops or illuminated at night, the tower is an anchor to the Parisian skyline. For many visitors, the most breathtaking perspective comes from Trocadero Square, just across the Seine. From this elevated terrace, the tower rises dramatically above the river, especially magical at sunrise or during its evening light show. It's where couples propose, photographers gather, and travelers pause, not just to admire the tower, but to feel its presence. Not far from the tower, the Arc de Triomphe rises from the center of Place Charles de Gaulle. Commissioned by Napoleon after the Battle of Austerlitz, it honors those who fought for France and stands above the tomb of the unknown soldier. At its base, an eternal flame burns in remembrance. From its rooftop, a panorama of the Champs-Élysées stretches to the east, a broad tree-lined avenue that pulses with energy. Known for its role in national celebrations and events, the Champs-Élysées is both ceremonial and commercial, offering a grand stage for everything, from Bastille Day parades to New Year's festivities. At the eastern end lies Place de la Concorde, once the site of the guillotine during the Revolution. Today, it's a crossroads of elegance and history. In its center stands the Luxor obelisk, gifted from Egypt in the 1830s, a timeless monument surrounded by fountains, sculptures, and views toward both the Louvre and the Arc de Triomphe. A short walk from here brings us to the Alexander III Bridge, arguably the most ornate in Paris. Lined with gilded sculptures and Art Nouveau lamps, it spans the Seine in magnificent style. Flanking it are the Grand Palais and Petit Palais, built for the 1900 Exposition Universelle. These Beaux Arts structures host major exhibitions and events and stand as lasting tributes to the Belle Époque, a time when Paris celebrated art, elegance, and technological optimism. From grandeur to origins, we arrive at the Île de la Cité. This island in the Seine is where Paris began. Here stands Notre Dame Cathedral, a Gothic marvel that withstood wars, revolutions, and fire. While the 2019 blaze devastated parts of the structure, its restoration has reignited the city's love for this spiritual and architectural icon. Crossing the Pont Neuf, paradoxically the oldest bridge in the city, you find yourself immersed in centuries of Parisian life, from medieval markets to royal processions. And then, the Louvre, once a royal palace, now the world's largest art museum. Home to the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and thousands of treasures, it's not just a museum. It's a journey through human creativity. Its glass pyramid, designed by I.M. Pei, stirs debate and wonder in equal measure. In front of the Louvre stands the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, and beyond that, the formal elegance of the Tuileries Garden. This green corridor forms the central axis of Paris, connecting past, power, and present beauty. The Institut de France across the Seine embodies the city's intellectual legacy, housing elite academies, including the prestigious Académie Française. Not far away, on the left bank, the Pantheon stands as a mausoleum to France's great minds, Rousseau, Voltaire, Marie Curie, beneath its neoclassical dome. The left bank is a haven for thinkers and dreamers. The Jardin du Luxembourg offers respite in the heart of the city, an oasis of symmetry, statues, and calm. The adjoining Luxembourg Palace now serves as the French Senate. To the west, the Hôtel des Invalides is both a museum and military complex, crowned by its dazzling golden dome. Here lies Napoleon Bonaparte, entombed beneath layers of marble grandeur. And tucked quietly along the Seine, the Statue of Liberty of Paris, a sister to the one in New York. nods to the long friendship between France and the United States. North of the center rises Montmartre, once a village, forever artistic. Its winding streets echo with the footsteps of Picasso, Toulouse-Lautrec, and countless artists who found inspiration here. At its summit sits the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Constructed in the late 19th century, its gleaming white domes offer one of the best views of Paris. The basilica, with its Romano-Byzantine style, feels like a serene sentinel above the city's vibrant pulse. Not all treasures are hidden. Place Vendôme is an open jewel box. Its symmetry and stone facades evoke elegance and restraint. At its center stands the Vendôme column, commemorating Napoleon's military victories. It's a place of quiet power, not loud, but luxurious. Paris is a year-round destination, but each season brings a different charm. Spring blossoms in April and May, with mild temperatures around 12 to 20 degrees Celsius, 54 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Summer is festive but crowded, with highs of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Autumn turns the city golden, while winter offers quiet beauty, festive lights, and temperatures between 3 to 8 degrees Celsius, 37 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. For balance, spring and fall offer the best mix of weather and calm. Getting around Paris is remarkably easy. The metro is efficient and far-reaching, with 16 lines connecting almost every corner of the city. For longer stays, consider a Navigo Découverte Pass. For short visits, you can buy a carnet of 10 tickets at a discount. The RER trains and buses also extend into the suburbs and airports. Walking, however, is one of the true joys of Paris. The city is compact, its sidewalks wide, and the details rewarding. Allow time to explore on foot. You'll stumble upon courtyards, markets, and bakeries not found on any map. And then there's the Seine. Riverboat cruises offer a unique way to see the city's spine, from Notre Dame to the Eiffel Tower, while drifting beneath its historic bridges. Where to stay depends on your mood and goals. The central arrondissements, 1st through 4th, are closest to the landmarks. They're vibrant, walkable, and well-connected. Expect higher prices, but maximum convenience. The Latin Quarter in the 5th offers a student-friendly, historical feel. Bookshops, cafes, and lively squares abound. Saint-Germain-des-Prés in the 6th is a refined blend of charm and culture. It feels like classic Paris, quiet, beautiful, timeless. The Marais, spanning the 3rd and 4th, is trendy, artistic, and diverse. It's full of personality, ideal for those seeking something stylish yet authentic. Montmartre in the 18th is perfect for romantic views and village-like charm, though farther from the center. Always consider your pace. Do you want quiet nights or bustling mornings? Classic elegance or local color? A few essential tips. Paris is generally safe, but tourist areas can attract pickpockets. Keep your bag closed, especially in metro cars and busy landmarks. For emergencies, dial 112, General EU Emergency, 15 for medical aid, 17 for police, and 18 for fire services. French is the official language, but English is spoken in most tourist spots. Still, learning a few phrases like bonjour, merci, or s'il vous plaît will go a long way and earn smiles. Book major attractions in advance to avoid long queues. This is especially true for the Louvre, Eiffel Tower, and Versailles if you plan a day trip. Wear comfortable walking shoes. The cobblestones are charming and unforgiving. And don't rush. Paris rewards those who slow down. Sit at a café terrace. Watch the world drift by. That's as Parisian as any monument. The currency is the euro. Credit cards are widely accepted, but it's handy to have cash for small bakeries or markets. Tipping is appreciated but not expected. Leaving a euro or two after a good meal is a kind gesture. Budget travelers can expect to spend about 60 to 80 euros per day, mid-range travelers 120 to 180 euros, and luxury visitors upwards of 300 euros per day, depending on experiences and accommodations. Paris is not a checklist of sights, it's a feeling. A rhythm. A city that unfolds slowly and lingers long after you leave. From towering monuments to the warmth of a croissant in the morning sun, from revolutionary boulevards to timeless gardens, Paris offers not just beauty, but meaning. We hope this guide has inspired you to see it for yourself, not just the city, but the soul of it. Let us know in the comments what part of Paris you dream of exploring most. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, and happy travels.